Good afternoon, happy Friday, and Roll Tribe ICC fans. We want to welcome those of you watching on Let'sGoICCTV.com, the Red Channel. We have the first of our soccer doubleheader today between ICC and Holmes. We start with the women's match, the 20th ranked Lady Indians in their red kits facing number 5 Jones in their black kits. We'll read to you today's Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works for the Lady Coca-Cola Bottling Works starters for the Lady Indians this afternoon. Number 2, Riley Stringer. Number 5, Caitlin Elbeck. Number 8, Lauren Sharples. Number 9, Isabel Kinsella. Number 11, Vanessa Baggets. Number 13, Addie Stanford. Number 21, Bella Moore. Number 22, Liv Norris. 25, Juliana Moats. 26, Liz McElveen. And at keeper, number 30, Annabelle Holman. And we are underway here from Fulton. And here is ICC kicking it out away from goal side. And Jones working on the far side, but that's taken away by Stringer. Sends it over towards Moore, but this is McElveen in stride. Sends it up to Moats. Moats trying to work across right here. And right out the gate, not even a full minute into the match, Isabel Kinsella strikes first to put the Lady Indians on top, 1-0.
It feels like the deck is stacked against you before you even start your business. What's the difference between someone who fails and someone who succeeds? To succeed, you need an edge. You might invent technology that nobody else can imagine. Maybe you make the perfect product with the perfect fit. But what every successful business has is a bank that is there for them. Instead of saying slow down, a bank that asks, what's next? Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
When injury knocks you out, Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi will be there for you every step of the way. We are here to get you back in the game, back in motion, back to your life. Our elite team of orthopedic specialists will work side by side with you, educating you about your treatment plan, utilizing advanced technology, and providing you with a successful path to recovery. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, we will get you back.
Here, you can be your best. The best train here. Learn here. Succeed here. Perform here. Win here. Thrive here. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
So right out the gate, Isabel Kinsella puts the Lady Indians on the board first, 1-0. And play will resume. So here's Jones now working on goal side, taken away by the Lady Indians. This is Elbeck. Elbeck in stride. Trying to get across midfield. She does. Still in stride. Looking for a window. But Jones gives chase. And they'll just kick that out of bounds. I believe that was Hope Welsh kicking that out. So up on a header is header from Bella Moore. This is Avery Salter, who will send it over to Welsh. Welsh working the far side. Marley Jones and Addie Stanford fighting over possession, but that'll just go out of bounds. This will set up a corner kick opportunity. I believe this is Boo Mills on the kick. Kick is up and it's on its way. And off a header from Hope Welsh is deflected by Sharples, and here's Kingsela now. Trying to get around the Jones defense. So Liv Norris will send it to Vanessa. Here's Vanessa in stride right here. Trying to get past the Jones defender. A nice job right there to get past Salter. So Vanessa, Baggett's and Avery Salter fighting over possession. Jones will get it back. Mills will send it up, but Addie Stanford will intercept that. Take that away. Here's King now. Sends it up, and Annabelle Holman will just fall on it. Annabelle Holman, keeper for ICC, is putting together herself quite an impressive freshman season. This week she earned her third MACCC Keeper of the Week honor for the third time this season, and also was named NJCAA Division II Women's Soccer Keeper of the Week. So here's Jones now. Trying to make something happen right here, but the ICC defense is making it difficult. And Annabelle Holman again comes up and falls on it. She beat O'Hara. To the soccer ball, and play will resume with her kicking it back into play. So here's Sharples now. Lauren Sharples in stride, trying to connect with Vanessa Baggett's here and trying to work across and off the sidebar right there, and now just roll out of bounds.
Guys, hey, you've got to be dropping in that with your other center minutes for your center backs, okay? You cannot be flat, Riley, Liv. You've got to drop on that. It's a split pass. No?
So Salter will throw it in for Jones. This is Mills right here. She sends it up and over, trying to take the top off the defense, but off a header from Elbeck. And back-to-back headers, back and forth between ICC and Jones. And now just roll out of bounds. Last touch by ICC. Here on the throw in. So Jones working with it now, trying to find a window in the ICC defense. So here's Salter here. But that is taken away by Vanessa. She sends it to Liv Norris. McElveen will send it over to Addie Stanford, and Addie Stanford will send it over to the far side to Stringer. Stringer trying to chase it down, and she's able to get it back on top of it. 1-0 is the score between ICC and Jones with 37 minutes to go in the first half of play. So Annabelle will just kick it back out. So this is King right here. She passes it over to her teammate, but she'll get it right back. And a shot attempt blocked by Stanford. And we're going to have stoppage right here.
Hey, watch the line! Watch the line!
And that will set up a free kick for Jones. So Mills will kick it to Ralston. And I'll just go out of bounds. So Liv Norris will kick it out for ICC. And we have a substitution for the Lady Indians. Number 7, Millie Webb, comes in to replace number 25, Juliana Motes. So Norris's kick is up and on its way. And off a header from Mills. But Kingsela is able to get possession back for ICC. She sends it to Baggetts and attempts to send it to Sharples, but just a little too fast right there. So here's Mary Grace Batson, but that is deflected by by Vanessa Baggetts. So Salter will throw it in. And I'll just go up and out of bounds off of Liv Norris. So Salter will throw in again. Ball goes up and outward. And here's Webb with it now. Webb in stride. So a lot of contact right there between Sharples and Welsh.
It feels like the deck is stacked against you before you even start your business. What's the difference between someone who fails and someone who succeeds? To succeed, you need an edge. You might invent technology that nobody else can imagine. Maybe you make the perfect product with the perfect fit. But what every successful business has is a bank that is there for them. Instead of saying slow down, a bank that asks, what's next? Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
When injury knocks you out, Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi will be there for you every step of the way. We are here to get you back in the game, back in motion, back to your life. Our elite team of orthopedic specialists will work side by side with you, educating you about your treatment plan, utilizing advanced technology, and providing you with a successful path to recovery. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. We will get you back.
Welcome to the pasta party!
1, 2, 3.
Making new traditions,
sharing old stories. Homemade pasta.
Enjoy. Cheers to us. We did it.
And a nice cold Coke.
Okay, ready? One,
Ready.
two.
That's my recipe for magic.
That's home. That's just like the Ravens. That's just like Pahokee, Florida. That's my second home. I got my degree from there, my first degree, college degree. It's part of my heart, it's part of my soul, it's part of my spirit. And, you know, it's everything. Itawamba Community College, baby, it's everything. It shaped me up to being a great man because it was part of the journey of me becoming the young man I am today. And it's home, man. That's it. Like, I could go there and lay my head down without no problems. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
So here is ICC with it now. This is Vanessa who will attempt to kick it over to McElveen, but that is taken away by Jewel Hamilton. But ICC will get it right back. Bella Moore sends it over to Millie, but that is taken away by Jones. And we have some stoppage here. So Norris will send it. And Stringer will take possession for ICC. She sends it over to Elbeck. Here's Bella Moore right here, but she is contested by King. And Jones will take it away. This is Mary Grace Batson. They'll roll out of bounds. So Liz McElveen will throw it in for ICC. She sends it up towards Millie Webb, but that is deflected on a header from Jones. Scrambling over possession. So here's Addie Stanford, who will send it over to Riley Stringer. Stringer trying to find a window, and she'll send it up towards Lauren Sharples, but Hamilton will beat her to possession. And number 5, Jones, will restart possession right here. This is Avery Salter. Sending it inside to Mills, and she'll send it over to Welsh. So here, coming from the far side, that is taken away by Millie Webb. She'll pass it over to Sharples, but that is a little too far in front of her, and Jones will take it right back. This is Hamilton right here. Briefly cut off by McElveen, but Riley Stringer will just kick it out of bounds just to get it away from the scoring threat. So here's Lauren here. We'll send it over to Riley Stringer. Stringer over to McElveen. McElveen Chased by Marley Jones. That'll just roll out of bounds. So Stringer on the throw in. Taken away by Jones. Welsh will pass it over to Salter. Salter back to Welsh. Over on the far side, that will roll out of bounds. This will be Kaylee Konovic on the throw in. So here is Avery Salter, sends it over to Hamilton. And play will restart. Salter sends it over to Mills, but that is taken away by Cooper Pletsky.
Cooper! It's all right. It's a good look. You can drive even faster there, Coop.
That'll just be kicked away by Jones. So McKelvey here on the throw in. Off a header by Millie Webb and briefly taken away by Jones for a moment, but the Lady Indians will take it back. But Jones will restart with possession right here. This is Mills in pursuit, but briefly taken away by Sharples, just trying to get out of the defensive pressure, and she does. She'll send it to Annabelle Holman. We'll restart possession here. So here's Stringer. Pass it over to Juliana Moten, back to Stringer. There's Pletsky now. The Lady Indians trying to find a window in that Jones defense. Stanford will send it up towards Cooper Pletsky, but briefly taken away for a moment. But here's Millie Webb in stride here, trying to work across. She passes it over to Sharples, but that ball will just get away from her, and Jones will get right back on it, but that will get away from Jones as well. And a lot of contact right there between Addie Stanford and Shirlene King.
Hey, can someone? Lauren, I got you on the next one, okay? Guys, shift over. Come on, hey. Let's not be lazy. Shift over.
So kick is up and high, and it'll just go out of bounds off of Millie Webb.
Riley, drop in there for me. Riley, you be boo now.
So here on the throw in for Jones, here's Shirlene Keene. And the umpire's going to issue a yellow card on ICC. That'll set up Jewel Hamilton here on this free kick. Kick is up and it's on its way. And fighting inside the box over possession. And nice job right there by the Lady Indians to get it out of the box. And that'll just go out of bounds off of Salter. Possession will stay with ICC. Or no, they're going to say it was off on Millie Webb. So possession will stay with Jones. Addie will kick it up as McElveen comes in to try to fight for possession. So here's Liv Norris. She'll send it up and out of the box. Nice job right there defensively by the Lady Indians to negate the scoring danger. So here's Liv Norris's kick up and it's on its way. Off the right foot of Juliana Moats and off the header of Chloe Boyd. ICC and Jones fighting over possession right now. Here's King, who will send it over to Salter. Hamilton to Mills. Mills will send it up and try to take the top off the defense right here. So here is Marley Jones right here. But that is taken away by Chloe Boyd. Elbeck right here trying to restart possession. Here's Maddie Davis. Sends it over to Addie Stanford. The Lady Indians work across and now trying to move forward here with McElveen. Now just go out of bounds off of McElveen, and Hamilton will throw it in for Jones. This is Boo Mills right here. There's Anna Marie Edwards. Disrupted by ICC, but Jones is able to regain possession. So here on the far side, Chloe Boyd fighting for possession. Disrupted momentarily by Maddie Davis. That allows ICC to take it away. Ball go out of bounds off the back of, I believe that is Mills. So with 20:35 remaining in the first half, number 20 ICC leads number 5 Jones 1-0. ICC scored the lone goal of the match. Not even a full minute in when Isabel Kingsla fired it into the net early to put the Lady Indians up 1-0. And ever since then, it's been a back and forth defensive battle between these two squads in the national ranks. So Stanford will disrupt that momentarily. Here's Bella Moore here, who will send it over to Vanessa, who sends it over to Cooper Pletsky. Here's Cooper trying to work across. And Millie Webb, just partially blocked, but on the second chance, she gets it. Millie Webb on a second chance puts ICC up 2-0.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next? What's next?
What's next?
So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
what's next?
Renaissance Bank. Understanding you.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Hey, honey, could you help me with this? Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
Here, you can be your best. The best train here. Learn here. Succeed here. Perform here. Win here. Thrive here. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
So 2-0 is now the score with 19:30 remaining in the first half. And play will resume. What a job right there by Millie Webb to get it on the second chance right there. So a free kick is on deck for the Lady Indians. This will be Liv Norris on the kick.
Second ball, Coop! Second ball! Vanessa! Second ball!
Kick is on its way. And the keeper for Jones will just fall on it. So here is Vanessa here trying to work around the Jones defense, but Salter will just allow it to go out of bounds. So here's Liv on the throw in right here. Now I'll just go out of bounds. Gracie Henley will throw it in. And so Jones will reset possession now. This is Hope Welsh. And Liv Norris on a header will disrupt that for ICC. Here's Maddie Davis now in stride. Sends it up towards Webb. And Webb fighting with Ariana Evans. Now roll out of bounds off of Webb. Evans will throw it in for Jones. This is Anna Marie Edwards taken away by Millie Webb. After a brief little fight over possession, Jones will get it back, but the Lady Indians will take it back as well. Here's Gracie Henley here on the far side, trying to work across. Jones will get back on top of it, but ICC trying to get it back very quickly. And here's Addie Stanford taking it away. She'll send it to Vanessa Baggetts. And she'll send it up towards Isabel Kinsella. And here's Isabel right here. And a nice shot right there, but the goalkeeper, Yona Hennings, sees it in and will send it back out. So here's Maddie here. She'll send it over to Caitlin Elbeck. Elbeck sends it back to Maddie Davis. Fighting over possession are the Lady Indians and the Lady Bobcats. .13:40 remaining in the first half of play. ICC up 2-0 over number 5 Jones in this battle between top 20 nationally ranked programs. ICC number 20 in this week's poll. They just entered the poll this week. And Jones, as I said, number 5. So Addie Stanford will send it to Norris and back to Stanford. And here's Stanford in stride, but she is tripped up. Momentarily. So Jones will restart play with a free kick right here. Sent that to Mills here on the far side. But here's Sharples here, who will regain possession for ICC. So this is Jewel Hamilton. No, pardon me, that's Boo Mills. This is Jewel Hamilton coming in from the right. And a kick is up and on its way, and Annabelle Holman will just see it in. So Holman's kick is up and high. It'll go out of bounds. Last touch by Kingsela. Jones will throw it in right here off a header from Sharples, but it's Riley Rawlson who will send it over to Presley Carruthers. This is Hope Welsh now. Sends it over to Ariana Evans. And that is taken away by Isabel Kingsela. Kinsella will send it towards Vanessa Baggett, but that is taken away by Carruthers. Here's Mills now. Taken away by Gracie Henley. Sends it over to Vanessa. And Vanessa trying to get past the Jones defense, and she'll send it over to Kingsella. She's going to try to work across. And that was a nice shot attempt right there by Vanessa.
It feels like the deck is stacked against you before you even start your business. What's the difference between someone who fails and someone who succeeds? To succeed, you need an edge. You might invent technology that nobody else can imagine. Maybe you make the perfect product with the perfect fit. But what every successful business has is a bank that is there for them. Instead of saying slow down, a bank that asks, what's next? Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
When injury knocks you out, Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi will be there for you every step of the way. We are here to get you back in the game, back in motion, back to your life. Our elite team of orthopedic specialists will work side by side with you, educating you about your treatment plan, utilizing advanced technology, and providing you with a successful path to recovery. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. We will get you back.
Welcome to the pasta party!
1, 2, 3.
Making new traditions,
Now let's go and keep going.
sharing old stories. Homemade pasta,
Enjoy! Cheers to us! We did it!
and a nice cold Coke.
Okay, ready? 1, 2.
That's my recipe for magic.
That's home. That's just like the Ravens. That's just like Pahokee, Florida. That's my second home. I got my degree from there, my first degree, college degree. It's part of my heart, it's part of my soul, it's part of my spirit. And, you know, it's everything. Itawamba Community College, baby, it's everything. It shaped me up to being a great man because it was part of the journey of me becoming the young man I am today. And it's home, man. That's it. Like, I could go there and lay my head down without no problems. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
But just an even better deflection right there by Yona Hennings, the keeper for Jones. So it will remain 2-0 inside 10 minutes to play, 9:45 and rolling. So here on a corner kick is up on its way. And just off a header, that would have been a nice header right there by Chloe Boyd, but that'll just roll back towards the other side of the field, and Henley will just kick it out of bounds. So here's Ariana Evans trying to get past the ICC defense. She will send it over to Marley Jones. Now roll out of bounds. Possession Jones. Marley Jones will throw it in. No, pardon me, that's Ariana Evans who will throw it in. So here's Carruthers. Over to Jewel Hamilton, and here is Evans right here. Scrambling back and forth over possession. And so Jones will restart possession with 7:45 to play in the first half. Number 20 ICC leads number 5 Jones 2-0. And ICC will take that away for Vanessa Baggett, and here she is in stride. She's going to try to work across, trying to get around the defender. And Kingsley's kick is up and high, but just a little left right there. Ooh, in a collision between Hennings and Moats. Good to see that both players got up. And so Hennings will send it back out for Jones. Cooper Pletsky disrupts that just for a moment, but Jones retains possession. 6:20 remaining in the first half of play. Number 20 ICC leads number 5 Jones 2-0. Here's Mills with possession right here, trying to work across, and she'll send it back towards Welsh. That is taken away by Riley Stringer. She'll send it over to Addie Stanford. Stanford to Liv Norris. And Norris trying to find a window in the defense right there. She lets the ball get away from her. This is Shirlene King now. And nice job right there by Addie Stanford to deflect that shot right there. That would have cut the lead 2-1, but it remains 2-0 in favor of the Lady Indians. That will set up a corner kick for Jones with 5:23 remaining in the first half. So here's King now. King trying to get past Sharples. Nice job right there defensively by ICC. Big defensive stand right there for the Lady Indians. And that will just roll out of bounds. Out the back of goal side right there. So Norris's kick is up and it's on its way. Off a header from Sharples. 3:45 remaining in the first half. Number 20 ICC leads number 5 Jones 2-0. Liv Norris's kick is up and it's on its way. Here's Vanessa Baggett's right here on the right corner. And Hennings will just slide and fall on it to restart possession for the Lady Bobcats. She sends it up and high. As Annie Manzel will put a foot on it and take it away for ICC just for a moment. And this is King now for Jones. She sends it up for O'Hara. And I believe the call is going to be offside. I'll give possession back to ICC with 2:44 and counting left in the first half. So Norris's kick is up and on its way. And off a header by Mills. And Sharples is going to try to chase it down, but it'll just roll out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. So it'll be Liv Norris here on the throw-in. Here on the throw-in, the Lady Bobcats will take it away. This is Rollison who will send it up to Welsh. Now here's Salter in pursuit now and in stride. She has Juliana Moats right in front of her. She gets it past Moats, but that kick goes a little too far and goes into the grasp of Annabelle Holman. With a minute and a half to go in the first half, number 20 ICC leading number 5 Jones 2-0. Holman will kick it up and away. So clock will stop with 59.7 seconds.
She's literally just a student. Like, she's a freshman in college.
And
Yeah, it's a head injury.
not really.
Hey, that's not our shape, Jules. Vanessa, that's not our shape. Jules, that's not our shape. Jules, that's not our shape. Caitlin, that's not our shape.
So time resumes and so will play. This is Sharples right here. He's trying to get it away from Jones, or still send it to Addie Stanford. Stanford will send it up towards Cooper, but that is taken away by Jones for a moment. Just fighting over possession right now. Nice job right there by Juliana Moats to get it away, but that is taken right back. Back and forth of possession with 15 seconds to go in the first half. So Norris will send it to Sharples. And that will close out the first half. Number 20 ICC goes into the halftime break leading number 5 Jones 2-0 after the first 45 minutes of play. And we will have a halftime break for you, and we will be back with more for the second half right after this.
It feels like the deck is stacked against you before you even start your business. What's the difference between someone who fails and someone who succeeds? To succeed, you need an edge. You might invent technology that nobody else can imagine. Maybe you make the perfect product with the perfect fit. But what every successful business has is a bank that is there for them. Instead of saying slow down, a bank that asks, what's next? Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
When injury knocks you out, Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi will be there for you every step of the way. We are here to get you back in the game, back in motion, back to your life. Our elite team of orthopedic specialists will work side by side with you, educating you about your treatment plan, utilizing advanced technology, and providing you with a successful path to recovery. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. We will get you back.
Welcome to the pasta party!
1, 2, 3.
Making new traditions,
Now let's go and keep going, keep going.
sharing old stories. Homemade pasta
Enjoy, cheers to us, we did it!
and a nice cold Coke.
Okay, ready? 1, 2.
That's my recipe for magic.
That's home. That's just like the Ravens. That's just like Pahokee, Florida. That's my second home. I got my degree from there, my first degree, college degree. It's part of my heart, it's part of my soul, it's part of my spirit. And, you know, it's everything. Itawamba Community College, baby, it's everything. It shaped me up to being a great man because it was part of the journey of me becoming the young man I am today. And it's home, man. That's it. Like, I could go there and lay my head down without no problems. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
And we are gearing up for the start of the second half here at the ICC Soccer Complex. This is the first of a doubleheader afternoon in soccer action. After the conclusion of this one, the men's match between the Indians and number 10 Jones will follow. That'll be here on the Red Channel. We are just moments away from getting underway here with the second half. So here's Sharples. She'll send it up and high. And so here is Vanessa right here trying to work inside the box. But that will just get away from her and it'll roll out of bounds. So here's a corner kick coming up right here. This is Isabel Kinsella. She'll send it low, but here Sharples right here knocked down. No call made, but here's Vanessa here on a second chance and taken away by Jones. Kinsella working across and it'll scrape the back of the net and it'll go out of bounds. And so here's Jones now, restarting play.
Jules, engage that a little bit higher now, okay?
Over here on the far side is Hope Welsh. And Welsh will send it over to Boo Mills. And Annabelle Holman will just kick that out of bounds to deflate a scoring opportunity. So here's Jones here. This is Anna Marie Edwards.
Jules, Tight, tight.
And so ICC will take it right back. This is Vanessa Baggett who will send it over towards Isabel Kinsella, but Jones will take it right back. And ICC will take it right back. Here's Juliana Motes with it now, trying to find a window to get past. And here's Isabel Kinsella who will send it over to Lauren Sharples. Here's Sharples. She has a look right here, but that is well defended right there by Hope Welsh. 42:05 to play here between the Lady Indians and the Lady Bobcats. So here's Jones working across the field, facing defensive pressure from the Lady Indians. And Lauren Sharples disrupts that for a moment. And Liz McElveen will send it back towards midfield, and it'll roll out of bounds around there. So this is Jewel Hamilton on the throw-in. And I'll just go out of bounds. So this is King approaching the box, but that is taken away by ICC, kicked out by Bella Moore. Jones will retain possession though, and they'll send it up towards the box, but Elbeck on a header will disrupt that for a moment, and she will get it out of the box. And so Motes will deflect that kick out of bounds. Mary Grace Batson will throw it in for Jones. So here on the far side is Boo Mills. And Liv Norris will chase that down and scoop it up for ICC. She'll send it up. Send it back towards away from the box. So here's Riley Rollison taken away by Juliana Motes. So play will resume here. A nice ball right there by Liv Norris, but Jones will take it away. Here's Isabel Kinsella. Facing defensive pressure, she'll have to send it over to Bella Moore, who will send it over to Liz McElveen. Liz giving chase over on the far side. She's able to scoop the soccer ball and send it over to Liv Norris, who will send it over to the other side. And Jones will take possession. This is Rollison right here. Taken away by Bella Moore just for a moment, but the Lady Bobcats will retain possession here on this far side. So this is Caitlin Elbeck right here trying to scoop it away for ICC. She connects with Lauren Sharples. Defensive pressure from Jones is disrupting right there.
It feels like the deck is stacked against you before you even start your business. What's the difference between someone who fails and someone who succeeds? To succeed, you need an edge. You might invent technology that nobody else can imagine. Maybe you make the perfect product with the perfect fit. But what every successful business has is a bank that is there for them. Instead of saying slow down, a bank that asks, what's next? Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
When injury knocks you out, Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi will be there for you every step of the way. We are here to get you back in the game, back in motion, back to your life. Our elite team of orthopedic specialists will work side by side with you, educating you about your treatment plan, utilizing advanced technology, and providing you with a successful path to recovery. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. We will get you back.
Welcome to the pasta party!
1, 2, 3.
Making new traditions.
Now let's go and keep going, keep going.
Sharing old stories. Homemade pasta.
Enjoy, cheers to us, we did it!
And a nice cold Coke.
Okay, ready? 1, 2.
That's my recipe for magic.
That's home. That's just like the Ravens. That's just like Pahokee, Florida. That's my second home. I got my degree from there, my first degree, college degree. It's part of my heart, it's part of my soul, it's part of my spirit. And, you know, it's everything. Itawamba Community College, baby, it's everything. It shaped me up to being a great man because it was part of the journey of me becoming the young man I am today. And it's home, man. That's it. Like, I could go there and lay my head down without no problems. Itawamba Community College, the best star here.
With 36:40 remaining to play, ICC number 20 in the nation leads number 5 Jones 2-0. And so this is going to be Liv Norris who will kick it away. Kick is up and it's on its way. And that'll just go out of bounds. Last touch by ICC. No, pardon me, last touch by Jones. Riley Stringer will throw it in. And that's taken away by the Lady Bobcats. So here's Rollison right here. She'll send it. Intended for Mary Bradley McCardle, but we'll have stoppage, and the Lady Indians will retake possession. Kick is up and it's on its way from Liv Norris. There's Isabel Kingsela. She's going to have to work across, but that is kicked away by, I believe that is McCardle on the breakup right there. So Jones trying to work down the field, but ICC making it difficult for them to do that. So here's Mary Grace Batson, who will send it over to Charlene King, King is inside the box, but that is taken away by Addie Stanford. Great job right there by Addie to take that away from Jones. So here's Millie Webb, who will send it over to Lauren Sharples. Sharples trying to get around defenders. She'll send it to Liv Norris. And Liv Norris here on the far side sends it up, trying to take the top off the defense. And that'll be scooped up by Hennings. Jones will retain possession. So a free kick opportunity right here. A quick one will just go out of bounds. So Norris's kick is up and on its way. And Kinsella is the first to make contact for ICC. Jones will take it away though. This is Presley Carruthers right here who will send it to Rollison. Rollison
Come on, guys. It's slow.
to Catherine Turner. And Liz McElveen will send it up to Moats. Oh, pardon me, that is Cooper Pletsky back there. So here is King here on the far side. Corrals it just before it goes out of bounds. Trying to work across, but that is kicked up and out of the box by McElveen. Sharples is on top of it, but facing defensive pressure from Anna Marie Edwards. So here is Jones now, working on the far side. It's going to be Salter who will send it to Batson. It's Welsh here on the far kick to send it to King, and King in stride and trying to get a second attempt right there. And Annabelle Holman was a little slow to get up right there, but She's up on her own feet, and she's telling her teammates that she's all right. So here on the throw-in is Catherine Turner. So here's Bella Moore. There's a lot of back and forth fighting over possession between these two squads. Kim Moskant that'll get away from her, and Jones will restart possession right here. This is Hope Welsh. So here's Anna Marie Edwards here, and Jones is working towards the box and deflected right there by Addie Stanford, and that'll just roll out of bounds with Boo Mills giving chase. We have a substitution coming into the game for the Lady Indians. Bella Moore will come out and Chloe Boyd will sub in for her. So Norris's kick is up and on its way. This is Presley Carruthers who will send it to Hope Welsh. Hennings back to Welsh, and Scarlett Roberts will just send it back to Welsh to restart possession. So Lauren Sharples will take it away. She sends a pass for Kim Moskant, but that is taken away by Avery Salter. And Catherine Turner will throw it in for Jones. Lauren Sharples is getting in there trying to take it away. And Scarlett Roberts will just scoop it up and restart play. So this is Kim Moskant on a sliding kick to get it away from Jones, but Jones will quickly get back possession, but it will roll out of bounds. And so here inside the box, he'll just roll out of bounds. This will be Scarlett Roberts right here. Earlier in the game, I've been calling her Yona Hennings. I was under the impression that That was at number 1, which is what Yona is listed on the roster. But Yona Hennings is actually number 25 right here on the field. You don't see her right now because she's not on your screen. I do want to apologize for any confusion that caused our viewers, and would like to thank Kevin Maloney for the heads up on the number change for Hennings. So this is going to be Liv Norris right here on the kick. Sends it up and away. And Hennings will So here's Millie Webb, who will take it back for ICC, but that is taken away by Salter. Here's Rollison right here. So Yona Hennings will send it towards Hope Welsh. Oh, pardon me, that is Presley Carruthers. Avery Salter will send it to Riley Rollison. Cooper Pletsky will take it away momentarily. With 23:38 left in the match, ICC leads Jones to Neal. So here is King right here trying to find an open look, but will be disrupted right there. And we have 2 players down on the field. So we're going to take an injury timeout, and we're going to take it with them, and we will be back with more right after this.
It feels like the deck is stacked against you before you even start your business. What's the difference between someone who fails and someone who succeeds? To succeed, you need an edge. You might invent technology that nobody else can imagine. Maybe you make the perfect product with the perfect fit. But what every successful business has is a bank that is there for them. Instead of saying slow down, a bank that asks, what's next? Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
When injury knocks you out, Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi will be there for you every step of the way. We are here to get you back in the game, back in motion, back to your life. Our elite team of orthopedic specialists will work side by side with you, educating you about your treatment plan, utilizing advanced technology, and providing you with a successful path to recovery. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. We will get you back.
Welcome to the pasta party!
1, 2, 3.
Making new traditions,
Now let's go and keep going, keep going.
sharing old stories. Homemade pasta
Enjoy, cheers to us, we did it!
and a nice cold Coke.
Okay, ready? 1,
Ready.
2.
That's my recipe for magic.
That's home. That's just like the Ravens. That's just like Pahokee, Florida. That's my second home. I got my degree from there, my first degree, college degree. It's part of my heart, it's part of my soul, it's part of my spirit. And, you know, it's everything. Itawamba Community College, baby, it's everything. It shaped me up to being a great man because it was part of the journey of me becoming the young man I am today. And it's home, man. That's it. Like, I could go there and lay my head down without no problems. Itawamba Community College, the best star here.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, after that injury timeout. Good to see both players get up on their own power. We will resume play here in a few moments. Number 20, ICC leads number 5, Jones, 2, Neal, with 23-17 remaining in the match. So we'll resume play right here. Carrie O'Hara will send it over to Hennings. And this is King right here. Back to O'Hara. Facing defensive pressure from Lauren Sharples. And so a free kick will be set up right here for Jones. This is Charlene King, who will send it up. Deflected off a header from Liv Norris. And Hennings is trying to get possession back for Jones, but that'll just roll out of bounds. And Riley Stringer will throw it in for ICC. Here on the throw-in, Stringer will send it towards Elbeck and Pletsky. And Presley Carruthers of the Lady Bobcats will throw it in here. That will just roll out of bounds. And it'll be a reset of possession for so Norris will send it. So Jones will send it up and over, and this is going to be Carrie O'Hara with a look, but Annabelle Holman beats her to it. It will fall right on the ball. We keep it 2-0 in favor of the Lady Indians. Here's Yona Hennings right here. Mills will send it up towards King. King with Stringer guarding her. This is Mary Grace Batson facing defensive pressure from Addie Stanford. Batson and Stanford fighting back and forth. Now it's King and Stringer here trying to work across. And Annabelle Holman will scoop up that shot attempt to keep it 2-0 in favor of the Lady Indians with 20 minutes remaining. And so here on the far side is Salter, but that is taken away by Vanessa. Here's Liv Norris now. Liv trying to find an open window, and she'll just send it backwards for Jones. So here on the near side is Cooper Pletsky trying to get past Hennings right here. She sends it to Moscan, and Vanessa will pick that up. And so Cooper is giving chase right here. She's going to have to work across. And Scarlett Roberts will scoop that shot attempt. So here is Vanessa here. That'll get away from the Lady Indians. So here are the Lady Bobcats now. This is Mary Grace Batson. Batson trying to work around right here. This is Addie Stanford. Sends it over to Vanessa Baggetts. Here's Salter.
Get it too big, drop it! Get it too big!
McElveen to Boyd. And Batson will take it away and send it up to King, but Elbeck is in pursuit with her. Nice job right there by Caitlin Elbeck to kick that away and out of bounds. And Caitlin was a little slow to get up, but she is up on her feet and fine. And some substitutions coming in for ICC. Chloe Boyd and Caitlin Elbeck come out. Isabel Kingzilla and Gracie Henley will sub in for them. So here's King now, trying to work across here. And this will be Presley Carruthers, who will send it over to Avery Salter. So Liv Norris will just kick that out of bounds and away from scoring danger. With 16:35 to go in the match, number 20 ICC leads number 5 Jones 2-0. Sends it up and away. So right here in the box, Yona Hennings sends it up and it's too high. If you're ICC, you're happy with the lead, but you would like to have at least one more goal at this point of the match. I'll just roll out of bounds. Possession, Jones. So here's King now. King will send it to Rollison. And nicely deflected right there on that shot attempt by Annabelle Holman to keep it 2-0 in favor of the Lady Indians with 15 minutes to play.
It feels like the deck is stacked against you before you even start your business. What's the difference between someone who fails and someone who succeeds? To succeed, you need an edge. You might invent technology that nobody else can imagine. Maybe you make the perfect product with the perfect fit. But what every successful business has is a bank that is there for them. Instead of saying slow down, a bank that asks, what's next? Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
When injury knocks you out, Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi will be there for you every step of the way. We are here to get you back in the game, back in motion, back to your life. Our elite team of orthopedic specialists will work side by side with you, educating you about your treatment plan, utilizing advanced technology, and providing you with a successful path to recovery. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. We will get you back.
Welcome to the pasta party.
1, 2, 3.
Making new traditions,
Now let's go and keep going, keep going.
sharing old stories. Homemade pasta
Enjoy. Cheers to us. We did it.
and a nice cold Coke.
Okay, ready? 1,
Ready.
2.
That's my recipe for magic.
That's home. That's just like the Ravens. That's just like Pahokee, Florida. That's my second home. I got my degree from there, my first degree, college degree. It's part of my heart, it's part of my soul, it's part of my spirit. And, you know, it's everything. Itawamba Community College, baby, it's everything. It shaped me up to being a great man because it was part of the journey of me becoming the young man I am today. And it's home, man. That's it. Like, I can go there and lay my head down without no problems. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
That will set up a corner kick opportunity right here. This will be Jewel Hamilton. Kick is up and it's on its way. And Kim Moskant deflects that on the knee. Yona Hennings gives chase and we'll send it back to restart. And Mills will send it up towards King. This is Charlene King here on the far side with Liv Norris on the defense. Jones approaching the box, but that'll be deflected by the Lady Indians. So the Lady Indians will take it away. This is Kinsella. And Moskant fighting for possession. So Boo Mills will kick it for Jones with 12:54 remaining. Kick is up and it's on its way. Up and out of bounds on a header. By ICC. That'll set up a corner kick opportunity for Jewel Hamilton. Hamilton's kick is up and it's on its way. And snatched out of the air by Annabelle Holman before anyone had a header opportunity. So she will restart action. And here's Vanessa in stride. Vanessa with a look and off the side of the net. Vanessa had a good look right there, but she was facing some defensive pressure from the Lady Bobcats. And so Kinsella will kick it right here. Kick is up and it's on its way, and a little too high over the back of the goal. And so Jones will reset possession here. Sends it up and off a header from Maddie Davis. It'll roll to Annabelle Holman, and Holman will reset possession for the Lady Indians.
You gotta finish the game, Red.
10 minutes to go in this one, ladies and gentlemen. Number 20 ICC leading 2-0 over number 5 Jones. In the first match of today's doubleheader. After the conclusion of this one, the men's match between the Indians and number 10 Jones will follow. That will be right here on the red channel. Norris's kick is up and away. And Avery Salter will take it for Jones. And so here's King now. That will get away from her, and Pletsky will send it to Davis, and Gracie Henley will send it to Pletsky. And she'll send it to Vanessa Baugitz. And now just get taken away by Jones, and it'll be kicked out of bounds. And so this is Liz McElveen here on a throw-in. She connects with Isabel Kinsella, who sends it over to Gracie Henley. Henley working upfield. Here's Cooper Pletsky, and she connects with Millie Webb, but that is taken away by O'Hara. Pletsky with a shot, and just the trajectory of that looked like it was about to go in, but a little too high. It will remain 2-0 with 8:10 remaining in the match between number 20 ICC and number 5 Jones. And so, kicking back and forth, Hamilton will send it up. Taken out of bounds. So Maddie Davis will throw it in for ICC. Hit up on a header by Moats. Trying to prevent a late goal here. Nice job right there by Cooper Pletsky to send it out away from the box. Avery Salter here with it now, who will send it to Riley Rollison. And Liv Norris will just quickly kick that out of the box again. Here's Kinsella right here trying to connect with Vanessa, but it looks like Boo Mills will get there first. So this is Presley Carruthers. Siona Hennings taken away by the Lady Indians. Vanessa will send it to Kinsella. And here's Juliana Moats. We have stoppage right there, a little too much contact. So with 6:04 remaining, number 20 ICC leads number 5 Jones 2-0.
It feels like the deck is stacked against you before you even start your business. What's the difference between someone who fails and someone who succeeds? To succeed, you need an edge. You might invent technology that nobody else can imagine. Maybe you make the perfect product with the perfect fit. But what every successful business has is a bank that is there for them. Instead of saying slow down, a bank that asks, what's next? Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
When injury knocks you out, Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi will be there for you every step of the way. We are here to get you back in the game, back in motion, back to your life. Our elite team of orthopedic specialists will work side by side with you, educating you about your treatment plan, utilizing advanced technology, and providing you with a successful path to recovery. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. We will get you back.
Welcome to the pasta party.
1, 2, 3.
Making new traditions,
Now let's go and keep going, keep going.
sharing old stories. Homemade pasta
Enjoy. Cheers to us. We did it.
and a nice cold Coke.
Okay, ready? 1,
Ready.
2.
That's my recipe for magic.
That's home. That's just like the Ravens. That's just like Pahokee, Florida. That's my second home. I got my degree from there, my first degree, college degree. It's part of my heart, it's part of my soul, it's part of my spirit. And, you know, it's everything. Itawamba Community College, baby, it's everything. It shaped me up to being a great man because it was part of the journey of me becoming the young man I am today. And it's home, man. That's it. Like, I could go there and lay my head down without no problems. Itawamba Community College, the best story here.
That is up and on its way. Hit on a header.
Come on there, just be consistent.
And so Maddie Davis will take that away from Jones. Here's Davis working now, and she'll send it upfield, but that'll be taken by Carruthers. And she'll send it to Roberts to restart possession for Jones with 5:25 remaining in the match.
Liv, that's your ball. Liv, that's your ball. Liv, that's your ball. Lauren, let Liv have it. It's fine.
And so a kick opportunity is coming up for the Lady Indians. And so Norris's kick is up and on its way. Hit on a header. That was hit on a header by Cooper Pletsky, and
Good job, Cooper.
that'll just go out of bounds.
Come on, drop in, drop in, drop in, drop in.
So here's Hennings now, facing defensive pressure from Moats. This is Maddie Davis, who will send it on a header to Cooper Pletsky. Pletsky trying to find a window. And that will just roll to Scarlett Roberts.
Ready still, ready still. Vanessa, drop in. You're good. You're good. You're good. Try, Jules. You got good. You got good. Hey, guys. I like how we're moving. Keep going. Keep going.
Left wing.
So here on the throw-in is Carruthers. Sends it to Davis, and that'll just roll out of bounds. King on the throw in for Jones.
Gracie, it's your ball. Gracie, have it. Gracie, no, Gracie, that's fine. Maddie, pitch it.
So Gracie Henley will throw it in for ICC with 3:21 remaining in the match. And so here on the far side is Avery Salter with Vanessa Baggett's giving chase. And she will send it across. Catherine Turner disrupted by the Lady Indians, and here is Cooper Pletzky here. And that'll just go out of bounds. And so here's Kinsella now. Kinsella with a sideways kick to Sharples. Sharples in stride, trying to evade defenders, but she is knocked down with 2.5 minutes to go. ICC still leading 2-0 over number 5 Jones.
Hey, no gaps there. Cooper, can you fill that gap? Just the middle. That's good, Cooper. Just there. It's fine. That's fine.
So kick is up and it's on its way. And potentially a second chance opportunity right here for the Lady Indians. And this will be blown, so Roberts will send it over to Hope Welsh. Welsh sends it up and high. So here's King right here. King trying to work past the ICC defense right here with 1.5 minutes to go here in the match. So here's Avery Salter right here. So nicely done defensive effort right there by the efforts of Addie Stanford and Liz McElveen.
Come on, guys, finish the game. Go, Rab.
So deflected by Addie Stanford, and Annabelle Holman falls on it right there. And it'll stay 2-0 with 30 seconds to go. So here is Isabel Kinsella with 10 seconds to go. And both squads are just kicking the soccer ball around now. And number 20 ICC takes down number 5 Jones by a score of 2-0. The Lady Indians improved to 9-2-1 overall, 4-2-1 in MACCC play. And that'll do it from right here for the women's match.
It feels like the deck is stacked against you before you even start your business. What's the difference between someone who fails and someone who succeeds? To succeed, you need an edge. You might invent technology that nobody else can imagine. Maybe you make the perfect product with the perfect fit. But what every successful business has is a bank that is there for them. Instead of saying slow down, a bank that asks, what's next? Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
When injury knocks you out, Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi will be there for you every step of the way. We are here to get you back in the game, back in motion, back to your life. Our elite team of orthopedic specialists will work side by side with you, educating you about your treatment plan, utilizing advanced technology, and providing you with a successful path to recovery. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. We will get you back.
Welcome to the pasta party.
1, 2, 3.
Making new traditions,
Now let's go and keep going, keep going.
sharing old stories. Homemade pasta
Enjoy. Cheers to us. We did it.
and a nice cold Coke.
Okay, ready? 1, 2.
That's my recipe for magic.
That's home. That's just like the Ravens. That's just like Pahokee, Florida. That's my second home. I got my degree from there, my first degree, college degree. It's part of my heart, it's part of my soul, it's part of my spirit. And, you know, it's everything. Itawamba Community College, baby, it's everything. It shaped me up to being a great man because it was part of the journey of me becoming the young man I am today. And it's home, man. That's it. Like, I could go there and lay my head down without no problems. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.